You know, when I see stories like this, I often think to myself, do you remember that piece in Time magazine where the celebrity chef, do you remember? And he said, the thing about Harry and Meghan is they run towards trouble, disaster, that sort of stuff. Well, they certainly do, don't they? You could not say that they actually do go head on into disaster. This is the problem. But the problem also is whether they know exactly how bad the optics look each time they decide to do something, well, a little like this. You see, Harry and Meghan have decided, oh, they're maximally stressed, right? This is maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just a strain of using the forefinger in the sand to write 2025. Maybe she needs to sit down and a cup of Sanatogen or something. Who knows? But either way, things are not looking great, as we all now know. But what's fascinating here is that now they've decided they need a holiday. But as ever, there's something rather strange attached. Let me explain. All right, thank you so much as ever for your time today. Lovely to have your company. It's true though, isn't it? We've all got friends like this, fair weather friends, that's what I would think. You see, the person I find odd in the sort of relationship factor with Harry and Meghan is Tyler Perry. And I've mentioned this to you before. What I find strange, chums, is the fact that you never met them before, but suddenly he's bequeathing them everything, the luxury house, the plane, the whatever they needed, because, Meghan, well, it was almost like having a therapist chat because she felt so strained, of course, of being inside the British monarchy, having people to look after you, every whim catered for, must have been terrible. And then, of course, Tyler reached out. Now, as I also pointed out, Tyler Perry, I'd never heard of him. I mean, I'm sure he's very successful in his own way. The thing that I find baffling also about Tyler Perry is truly this. You see, Meghan Markle, we've been told, is still working on, allegedly, that thing, Meet Me at the Lake, the film adaptation. Well, if he's such a good director, why has he not taken the helm and said, tell you what, Meghan, I'll show you what needs to be done. Leave it with me, sister. We'll knock it together. No. See, that's not very useful, is it? You know what I'm saying, chums? Now, what is useful is this. He's once again come to the fore and said, yes, you can stay via my private jet at my place in the Bahamas. Very nice. I was going to contact him myself and say, we'll all go, right, chums? We'll all pale out there if he's offering it to anybody, right? But here's where it gets interesting. You will notice, of course, and we're all bright on this channel, let's be blunt, that Tyler Perry, as I said, doesn't necessarily have the kudos everywhere around the world. He's very successful, he's very rich, and I'm sure he's very good at that job. But it's also beneficial. Now, every time Tyler seemingly comes to the rescue, I've noticed there's something to promote. Yes. Now, he has 5 new projects coming up this year on Netflix. You never heard of them, had you? But now you have, because, of course, they're included in all the press stuff. You get the picture. So you see, every time Harry and Meghan reach out and suddenly say, oh, we're desperate, we need to do something, there, of course, is very beneficial. Now, if you remember also when he sat down with Netflix, he had something, to promote then. And then, of course, Meghan rocked up for him, throwing herself all over him and the red carpet at that recent event to, give him an award. So it's very much a beneficial relationship. Now, Harry, as I say, I mean this in the nicest way, he won't see through this. But of course, he doesn't necessarily know how the showbiz circle works. Everybody's an enemy, according to Harry, particularly the media. This is no different to the alleged stories that he claimed about the media. Tyler Perry, as I say, very successful in his own projects, in his own remit, the area. But he wants to break out. He wants to be the Cecil B. DeMille. He wants everybody to know him on his terms. So what better to hook up with people who get you instant press for virtually zero. Consequently, your audience know that you have a project out there. And more importantly, of course, it just looks like you're doing a good deed into the bargain. Call me cynical. What do you think? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.